So we're going to take care of the gentleman in the conference room, and then we'll bring them in. Mr. Cody Schrock, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Your Honor.
Mr. Schrock, you got a ticket for littering in the path of a motor vehicle.
Yes, Your
That
Honor.
ain't exactly a crime of the century.
No, you're absolutely right. It was an honest accident of a crime, too.
All right, well, just a minute. Let me find it. Well, they actually did a warrant.
Yeah, they had issued.
Just a minute. The allegation is that it was on or about August 7th, way last summer, on Featherstone Road. You caused litter or object to be thrown in the path of a vehicle.
Yes.
Wow, this is a 1-year misdemeanor.
Yeah.
They say it was on Featherstone Road. According to the affidavit,
It was two houses down from where I lived. That this has happened.
oh, you're not. I observed a male subject lunge into my area of travel. I missed to swerve the object and heard a loud thud. Someone had thrown something at my vehicle. I turned around and located a carton of eggs, and it became apparent the subject had thrown eggs at my patrol vehicle. That's probably pretty high on a list of things not to do. Anyway, Mr. Schrock, the allegation is you threw some eggs at a cop car, which doesn't sound like a real good thing. How do you plead to that charge?
Well, Your Honor, I don't know. This is my first time being in trouble up here, so.
Your Honor, maybe we could go into a quick breakout room.
Mr. Stickley, our chief public defender, is here, and I'm going to put you in a breakout room where you can talk to him. The problem is, I want to do Vivian first. So, Mr. Wells, you have a seat outside. We'll come back to you in a minute, but I need the room that you're in. I'm going to do these other two gentlemen, and then we'll address your case. So I'm going to let you, unless Mr. Stickley, you're willing to just come over and talk to him.
I can go. You want him to come here? You want me to go there? I can do either.
I'd rather you came over here. Well, no.
Where's he located at? I can go to him.
All right, he's across in the other building. Ask the bailiffs. I want you to walk over and speak with him, and we'll kill two birds with one stone. So ask the court officers. He's on the second floor of the other historic building. You have to go through the walkway. So ask the bailiffs. You go over there and talk to him, and I'll see you in just a bit.
Okay, thank you. Do I come back to this place?
Yep.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
No problem. Is Mr. Schrock there with you?
He is, Your Honor. He's right.
All right, Mr. Schrock, the prosecutor that authorized it is not available right now. Mr. Stickley is proposing what is called a Cobb's agreement, where the judge agrees in advance as to what the sentence will be, at least in part. He's recommending that you not get any jail time for this. And before I agree to that, I would want to know what the prosecutor's opinion is on it. And they're not presently available. You come in here today and been waiting here at the courthouse for some time. Appreciate your taking this matter seriously. But I don't have access to a prosecutor right now. I'm sure she's busy with some other matters, may even be in a trial or something upstairs. So I guess, Keith, what that leaves us with is setting an attorney pretrial out about 2 weeks. And Mr. Schrock would have to come back. Cody, do you still live on Featherstone Road?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
All right. All right, I'm gonna show that you pled not guilty. Defendant consulted with Keith Stickley. Stickley recommends Cobb's for no jail. Prosecutor Davis unavailable. Set. Here she is. She's in status conferences in circuit court. Okay. She is agreeable to no jail, but would recommend community service.
Would recommend what, Judge?
Community service.
Oh.
Yes, that works with me.
All right, well, let's talk about this. Mr. Schrock, you got charged with this 1-year misdemeanor of littering objects in the path of a vehicle, which is a new statute, new in that it wasn't there for many years when I was the prosecutor, but it's probably 10 or more years old. Just means how old I am. It is a misdemeanor. It's punishable by up to a year in jail and a fine of up to $1,000. You posted a $500 surety bond, I think. All right. Did anybody threaten you to get you to plead to this charge?
No, Your Honor.
All right. I've agreed to Mr. Stickley's recommendation with the agreement of Prosecutor Davis that I not order any jail time. However, she does request that I order some community service. Other than that, has anyone promised you anything to get you to plead to this?
No, Your Honor.
The affidavit says this happened August 7th of 2021 out by where you live. What was going on that afternoon or evening?
Talk about it.
Okay, Your Honor, I was 2 houses down from where I live at, and I was walking on the side of the road. There was a vehicle coming down the road along with the cop, with the sheriff behind it. Well, he had started crossing the yellow line like he was going to pass. Well, I had ended up throwing eggs at the car, not realizing it was a cop car. And well, I hit it. As soon as I hit it, he had turned his lights on and turned back around. I had thrown my hands up in the air and walked to him, and I didn't give him no resistance, nothing like that.
All right, did he arrest you then or just give you the ticket?
No, he didn't even issue a ticket. He told me that I might get something in the mail and I might not. I never received anything in the mail for nothing.
Well, that happened in August. They issued the warrant in November. Took 3 months to get the warrant issued. And then you didn't get picked up until April. How'd you get picked up?
I was on the way back to the dentist with my wife.
All right, did they take you to jail?
Yeah, they took me to jail that day.
How long were you in jail?
Less than 24 hours. I bonded out the next day.
All right, I'm gonna call it 1 day credit, 1 day. What you got on looks like a jail shirt. Looks like you're ready to go to jail right now.
It looks like I got a jail shirt on.
It's a polo.
It's a polo shirt, and I see how you say
They're gonna get some more stylish green and white jail shirts. Maybe you're a trendsetter for fashion there at the jail. I've been exchanging emails with Mr. Stickley and Ms. Davis, and I'm gonna just do a $5 fine, a $75 crime victims' rights fee, and a $50 state minimum fee. And you're gonna do 20 hours of community service of 4 days in jail. And you're gonna wash police cars at the sheriff's department.
Okay. At the sheriff's.
And I'm gonna do, that's within 60 days. I'm gonna do a 2-month non-reporting probation. So you owe $130, you had enough money to bond out with a bonding company. You should be able to pay this within 30 days or 60 days. $130, and you're gonna need to do 20 hours of community service, which might be 5 Saturday mornings or something. But we'll work that out. I want you to go downstairs to the probation department. And they'll get you started on this probation with the community service. And if sheriff doesn't have enough to do, maybe you can wash them in Constantine or something, but I'd just sooner be at the sheriff's department. And if they won't accept it, we'll have to find some other community service, but that one seems particularly apt. I've been here a long time. I started in May of 1980, and I don't believe I've ever had anybody throw an egg at a police car. It's probably happened, but they didn't catch them. All right. I want you to go downstairs to the probation department. You're gonna spend some Saturday mornings washing some cop cars, and you're gonna pay me $130, and this matter will be done. All right, sir, you're good to go.
I don't have $130 today. Is that okay?
You don't have to pay it today. You have
Yeah, you got
60 days to pay that.
Just go back to where you came from, ask the security there, they'll tell you where to go for the probation. Okay? All right, you're welcome. Take care. Have a good day, guys.
Thank you, Keith, for your help. We did everything. We had everything we had on here. Mr. Anselmo didn't show up, but I think he's just confused. So we'll set him. We had those 2 guys that we had to go through translator. Lillian has a hard, or Vivian has a hard time translating my idioms. I don't think that one would have translated too well, and those guys would have been wondering what the heck I was talking about.